So these are fetal rights. With those rights, plus if, say, I frighten a pregnant woman and out of fear she aborts, I have to pay a compensation, just like in car accidents, a compensation for the baby. So this tells us that the embryo has rights. And one that has all those rights definitely has the right to live, to life. If mothers treat embryos like it is a lump of flesh in my body, like a tumor, get it out. Islam doesn't accept this. It is not a tumor, it is not of her body. It is another one, formed by mixed chromosomes of two people, but it is not of her body. If the woman says, but it should be my choice, as is happening in America, your choice should not be killing another person which is not you. And therefore, in Islam, abortion is banned unless for a cause more pressing than the life of the fetus. If the mother can be fatally hurt by an existing illness that the pregnancy aggravates, so in order to save the mother, you are justified to perform an abortion. Sometimes it works the other way around. A woman with advanced extensive carcinoma, no hope of treatment, but she is pregnant. Then keep her on artificial animation until the baby is ready to be brought out and bring it out. Because the sanctity goes to the certain life, the life that has the better chance. The fetus, the embryo, confers certain privileges to the mother. She can modify the style of her prayers. She's exempted from having to fast the month of Ramadan, etc., etc. How about test tube babies? We thought that test tubing is only a method of bypassing an obstruction, a detour. And we agree to it as long as the ovum and the sperm belong to husband and wife during the validity of their marriage contract. Not after the husband has died and left semen in the bank. He died, he is no more the husband. And she can marry another one. Without the intrusion of a third party. Because along a human ascent and a human progress, the idea of marriage came. And the idea of a marriage contract came. And the idea that a marriage contract is a contract between two, it cannot be a contract between more than two. And therefore, artificial insemination, donor or a donated egg or a donated embryo or surrogacy are not accepted to Islam. This is, I want to leave time for you to ask questions, but just in passing, I would like to say that there are some more aspects to the issue of respect for embryonic life. I once was invited to make peace between parents and their son. And when I talked to him, he said they don't deserve it. When they married, they decided to beget 2 children. That was my sister and myself. If I came number 3, they would have killed me as they did the 3 that came after me. The family ties, the family emotions. There are political aspects as well. It has been claimed that vaccination programs in the third world should better stop because they'll die later out of poverty. And not knowing that the impact on the environment of one birth in the United States equals the impact of the birth of 100 babies in, say, Bangladesh. And if you read Memorandum 200 of the American Army that was classified for 20 years, it discusses the problems of increased population in the third world. Would this be an impetus for them to claim more of their rights, to use their own raw material, to have larger armies, etc., etc.? So the question is loaded with considerations, and one shouldn't just have a keyhole look at pro-choice and the product. This is not the issue. It is much wider than that if you think about it. I think I better stop here. If you ask questions, don't be inhibited, whether in Islam or in my biological point of view. And difficult questions I take as an occupational hazard. So don't hesitate.